Alright, you know something, there is some logic to this. I thought of people I knew who've done activism, and the activism I liked and the activism I didn't like. And I saw like, oh, perfect, I see it, I see it, I see it. That's just it. The question is, before you do an action, is this a movie? Is this a movie? Like, and it's very obvious. Is it like, does it look like a movie what you're about to do? Or does it look like what it should look like? So I'm saying, like, everything I see on the news, let me tell you something. If the thing you do as a political protest gets you labeled as a domestic terrorist and you say, like, this is an outrage, I think that's a narcissistic freak. Because I'm saying I could do a ton of things that would make me like just like this. These people are fucking nuts. Like we bring them healthcare, and they never call me a domestic terrorist. Like throw an egg, you know, kick someone in the shin, spit on someone, like a zillion things. They never call me a domestic terrorist. If what you have done makes an excuse, like what the way you did it, or you called yourself the Liberation Front, like, yo, you're on your own, buddy. I am a Liberation Front. I just go around spitting on people who don't give me health care. We did it in a group, like, what, and that's like, just go by yourself. Why the group? What do they call it? Oh, you know something that Chomsky's always saying that he's like, oh, what you do is you do it with your friends. This shit is all social. That go by yourself. Tell them what, you know what I did today? I went by the senator's office and just like pissed on it. That's a person who's pissed off. When you do it with your friends, that's social, and it's this and it's the terrorism, and that's not real. Like, what's real is if you yourself go. You know, amazing. I did know a guy who was political like that. He was very political. It's funny. I never thought of this guy. I haven't thought of him in years. He was a Zionist. He was really interesting. But all the time, like, I would find out he never mentioned it. I never mentioned, oh, you have to go to court. Why? Because this woman was handing out pamphlets, and I saw what they said, so I grabbed their ponytail, like, he never mentioned it to anyone. Like, he just, by himself, would just, like, do something fucking crazy. That was a radical. Like, this group action, like, these are cheap dates and stunts, and, like, if you really are pissed about healthcare, one person go do something. Just there's so many things like that that are just dick to do. Like deny terrorism. Yeah, if you're worried about the FISA Act and everything, you must have never done any mischief. We got to think of a list of things that of course aren't terrorism. Throw an egg, pee on something. By the way, let me tell you something. That fucking, you know who that? You know about that ALF guy, he saw this woman handing out pamphlets, he went up there and vomited on her. There are things one can do. Throw a bag of shit. Throw a bag of shit. That's not domestic terrorism. Like, it's that's what it is, man. You know why the government keeps getting these people with the FISA war and everything? Because they love playing the role of revolutionaries. I met a girl, right, she said, can you believe what happened? She said, me and my friend, this government's out of control. So we formed a club. A bunch of friends formed a club and advertised it as the club to overthrow the FBI. So they, like, arrested them. She's like, this is an outrage. Like, that they're in a movie. Like, I'll just be a person. What group do I represent? I don't have a group. Like, I want health care. It's not a movement. That's what it is. You just stop playing politics. Right. I mean, it's cool to be inspired, but at the same time, like, no, so much. If it looks like a movie, the one person I knew and the things that they were doing was, why did I like it? Because every single thing was not like a movie. Those are like things a person would do. And the person who was speaking from authority, like that is to say from experience. Not authority because like, oh, how well he speaks. It was like the person who knew because he did the thing. Who maybe wasn't even like meant to speak, but it's just like he was that guy that was the person who was involved in that thing, so he spoke. But it wasn't like, oh, he speaks because it's great when he speaks. That's the other thing. Don't you love how he speaks? Like, that should be very suspicious. What is the information? Obama speaks so well. What does he speak about? His dreams? Or my healthcare? Like, oh, fucking, it's a movie. Stop making a movie. Like, maybe we should do it like that. But see, guys, is the anger, is that, like, cool? Or should it be more like, this catty annoy people? You know what? No more movies. Just go throw eggs and there just should be shit like that all the time. Like, you know, like, what? It should just be like that. People should be. People have to get more petty. I just know. If it reads like a movie, don't do it. Because then it's people playing the role of I realize how it's everywhere in this country. It's everywhere, and it's not that bad in other places at all. At all, man. That may be one reason why Arab guys are so cool. You ever notice that? Like how when you hang out with like a person who just got the playing thing from Arab, they're always like they're in reality. Yeah. Yeah, because this is this is a fake country. I never realized it. Oh man. Well, this is perfect for me in a fake country. I can just be fake all day. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. I wish I had that bunny costume again. I wish someone could be feedback. Some of this shit has to be like work, but there's no political people on here. Everyone thinks he's nuts. Like you have to be upset about what the fuck is happening to think this is funny, or cool, or working, or serious. We have to get political someone involved. I'm just gonna go through an egg.